Hello everybody, welcome. This is a very exciting one for me. We have before you the Condor Interceptor. I've been looking forward to making this video for such a long time. Now more importantly than ever, if you want to do some solo PvP, if you want to go out roaming by yourself, there's bubbles absolutely everywhere. You're going to get caught. This little frigate can bypass bubbles in nullsec, so a very handy ship to have. In this video, we're going to look at the ship fitting, what's best for PvP, look at the ship attributes, and go out and try and find some PvP and more importantly some bubbles to demonstrate what the ship can do. Let's take a look at the ship attributes. If we go to the trait description here, you can see for every level of advanced electronic warfare, we have 3% bonus to disruptor and scrambler optimal range, and we have a minus 15% bonus to micro warp drive signature radius penalty. This is a mega important one, being an interceptor. That means you're going to have, with the skill being at 5, a 75% reduction to that bonus in signature radius. The most important attribute on the right side is that this ship is warp disruption field immune, so you can warp through bubbles. And for every level of advanced frigate command bonus, you have a 10% bonus to your missile damage, making this ship very potent and having a very high alpha strike. Signature radius as stock is at 28.9 meters. Again, that's very small, making you a very difficult target to hit, especially if you have your electronic warfare skills higher. Mine are only at 3 at the moment, but for the purpose of this video and the fact that this ship is just so good, I think I can go out and do some PvP having at best basic missile skills and basic frig skills in general. The ship itself really shines, but I'm going to do it some justice and put some more into my skills as soon as I can. 912 shield hit points, 599 armor and 545 structure, so on the basis that this ship is very fast and speed tanking, that's pretty good. In the low slots, I've got the veteran shield booster. If I unfit that module, I'm cap stable, otherwise my cap isn't lasting very long. However, I'm not going to need to have that shield booster running all the time. I'm only going to need to pulse it unless I've completely messed up and got too close, at which point it's game over anyway. You will need to train up your power grid skills for this ship, and my fitting is completely maxed on its power grid. Looking at the high slots, we've got some C-type small missile launchers to give me that extra bit of damage, which I think is going to be quite important with my skills. They're not too expensive on the market based on how much this ship costs, and it is a ship that you're going to want to be a bit careful with. We've got a warp disruptor. Again, these have come down on the market quite a lot, and I've got almost 30-kilometer range, just shy of, with the 2 points. Here I've got a scrambler with almost 15-kilometer range, giving me 4 points, so I've got 6 points of warp jammer strength in total. I've got a stasis webifier, just in case I'm stupid and get into trouble with another frigate or destroyer and I need to try and dictate range. In the low slots, I've got the veteran small shield booster, the best level meta before you go blue. Couldn't fit a blue due to power grid. I've got the C-type small micro warp drive here, and obviously being a interceptor, I have a inertia stabilizer, which when we activate this, as we're going to find out in a minute, gives me a massive boost to my acceleration and inertia in general. Let's look at the combat rigs. I've got a 7.5% boost to my flight velocity, and I have a rocket fuel cache partition 2, which is giving me the flight time bonus of 10%, and I have a 12.5% damage rig. Now with better skills you can completely change these rigs and go a lot higher on damage. With those rigs I'm at 20-kilometer missile range. I've got a couple of cap control recharge rigs. These are prototypes. Again, if these were better, you could have a better cap recharge, and this is the one I had to have, the 10% bonus to power grid. Without that I just couldn't fit the scrambler, unfortunately. So, and again, if I had better frig skills I could probably do this fit so much better. So yeah, this is a very good little ship, very happy with this overall. And the fact that I've maxed out on power grid, I think I'm fulfilling all the ship's needs in using, 2 different types of tackles. If we look at my skills to see what I have here, as you can see I've only got 4 for both missile skills, so there's lots of room for improvement there. If I had the expert skills, my range might be 23-24 kilometers without needing the rigs. And in my spaceship command, I do have the advanced frigate command to 5, so I am getting a good bonus to my damage, but my micro warp drive skills again are pretty poor at just 4 and 4. They could be improved, but it takes a bit of time, unfortunately. And for engineering, I've got my standard skill at 5 and the advanced at 4. With more of that, I might not need the rig for my power grid. So in space here, let's have a look at a small test. If I engage my micro warp drive, and then if I engage my inertia stabilizer, I'm at 0. But if I tap on space, I go from 0 to, it's pretty fast, 0 to 3.2 kilometers per second. It literally takes 1 second, because when I activate that module, I've got a 150% bonus to inertia. Okay, I've just undocked from a station, faction station here in Nullsec, and I can see we've got a massive bunch of ventures. Now, I don't know, these guys could be doing what we all know they might be doing. They could be baiting, might be PvP fit. When I undock, I've got a 60-second timer before they can attack me. I've just warped away, but I can see them warping to an asteroid belt. So, being in a super fast ship, I'm going to warp to the belt now and see what's going on. See if I can actually do anything or take any of them out, to see if they might have some combat ships over there to defend. Let's see exactly what's happening here. I'm going to warp in pretty close. I only saw 2 of the ships warp there. The rest of them may have warped in, but by the time they lock me, I can dictate distance. My sig radius is so slow and their scan res is pretty useless. So I'm not too worried about getting close to start with, especially if I'm able to put my 6 points on a ship. So I've just landed, and yeah, I can see that they're literally all here. There's loads of them and they've got a swarm of drones out, so I'm going to burn away. I don't want to get tackled by any of these and taken out with a swarm of small drones. I've not long had this ship. I don't intend to lose it that quickly, but it's well worthwhile me looking to see what happens here. That is really quite a big swarm of drones, so I'm not too keen on trying that one there, but it's worth seeing whether any of them are looking to warp out. So I fast forwarded, I hung around for some time, not a lot happened for a while, but then they all warped out. I don't know if it's because this small destroyer's warped in and started hitting them, but I've burnt over to him and I'm going to engage. He's locked me back, he's red boxed, and I can see he's shooting his decompressors at me at the moment. This should be quite a straightforward kill, as he will have no way in hell of tracking me or being able to keep up with me. So my damage, so that was a massive volley there, 1,600 damage. Now for any ship that is shield boosting, as you can see, that's going to cause him major problems, because every 3 or 4 seconds he's able to pull back 100 shield or so, and I'm doing 1,600 damage every 10 seconds. So this guy's going to go down pretty quickly. Let's get this kill. And there we go, he is down. I have to say that Alpha Strike damage is very, very satisfying, and I know full well if I had better skills I could boost that damage by quite a lot. Wasn't too much in this guy's wreck. I've had to start recording quite quickly here. I've already landed inside a bubble, I've jumped through a gate, and I've got a Thrasher Interdictor here. I'm locking him down. We're going to do some battle. I've got him tackled, applying some damage. This guy is really, really fast, as he's just pushed my direction in a different direction completely. So I'm going to set my orbit a bit further away. I'm a little bit worried that he might have some webs, but he is moving pretty quick. I'd say over 2.5 kilometers per second by the look of it. I'm applying some good damage here. I think if he's using webifiers, unless he's got predator webs, he won't be able to go out to 14 kilometers. So I might try setting my... There's a Condor that's landed and he's just jumped out, so he was just passing through. This guy's not red boxing me at the moment. He's stopped and yeah, I think I'm going to go in and try to shut off his, yeah, here we go, shutting off his micro warp drive now if he has one. I think he's definitely got one due to his speed. And, oh, that hit really hurt him. That took him down massively. So, he is going down. Let's see if I can get the kill here. This will be a great kill to have on this little first expedition. He's down to half structure. It looks like he's going to go down. Make sure I've got him within scram range now, as there's little he can do. And there's the last volley, and he's activated his bubble, his guardian bubble. That's amazing. That's great. So let's and it looks like he activated his guardian shield module as well as the interdictor bubble just as he pops. So conveniently he's left a bubble for me to experiment a warp off in. So first of all, I'm going to grab the loot. I'm going to do the gentlemanly thing and take out his pod. Pod's gone. I can see an ally blue pod just jumped in as well. So I got the loot, and here we can see I'm going to warp off inside a bubble without a care in the world. See you later. That was a very, very exciting fight. I'm very glad I got that kill, and I'd say that's the perfect test of what this ship can do. So completely delivered. Let's have a look at the kill mail, see what that guy was fit with. What did this guy have? Let's have a look. So he had some autocannons, some small autocannons, so higher close range DPS. Oh, and look at that, he had double webs, so I was literally skirting 1 kilometer outside of his web range, able to apply my warp scrambler, shut off his micro warp drive, and completely boss that battle and engagement. So really happy with that. Love this ship. It is fantastic. I hope you all agree. I hope you all enjoyed this. Please comment below if you have any questions, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks very much.